All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Halayim Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Wahav Call Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Honors and salutations to all sincere Akim on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity. And the women and children that do believe on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah to be delivered out of this hell. You know? My name is Micah Allah Bungab Bunyasha. I'm with the Watchman Philadelphia camp. All right. And I'm sitting here watching Rush of the Day, man, on the late night. They got an interesting thing about the ICBM missiles, which this one missile is called Satan. So who's behind that, man? Who's behind the names of those, man? It's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. All right, he's putting it in their mind to do these things, man. I just got a couple quick Salakia, getting tongue tied. I got a couple quick precepts. All right, try saying that 3 times fast. But now I got a couple quick precepts, and then I'm gonna get into this little video on Rush of the Day. But the first precept is this is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 13. It says, "He hath also prepared for him the instrument of death, for Salakia, the instrument of death. He ordaineth his arrows against the persecutors." So that's right. He it says he have also prepared for him the instruments of death. So what's the instruments of death, man? That's these ICBM missiles, man. You know, that's for the ultimate. That's for the second death, man. The first death was the flood. All right. Now the second death is going to be these ICBM missiles, man. You know, which Lord willing, if we be them men, you know, along with the hopeful, with the hopeful elect, Lord willing, the hopeful elect, we be those men, man. We get delivered up out of this, man. But that's what these missiles and all that was prepared for, man. You know, I'm bringing another precept. It's Revelation chapter 9, verse 16. Real quick, 'cause I don't want to be real long, man. I'm just in the spirit of, getting right to the point. You know, it's the book of Revelation chapter 9, verse 16. It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. So yeah, that's talking about the ICBM missiles, man. That's how many missiles is going to be in the air. Also, you're gonna have the angels and all that. You know, to come bring this police to a halt, a standstill, Salakia. You know, you're gonna have all that. Matter of fact, I might name this part one because my camera's acting crazy, so I'm gonna have to name this part one, stop it, and then put the video on. You know, but real fast, this is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. All right, this is just the spirit real heavy right now, man. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. All right, it says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire." So who's the smith? The smith is the ones that how you like back in the day you would have a dude like making like swords and all that. So what they would do, they would put the metal, right? They call them smiths, but they would put the metal in a fire, you know, and blow the coals at like to make it hot and then bang it to the shape that they wanted it, man. You know? It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument of his work, and I have created the waster to destroy." So the instrument of his work, like I said, when he's banging on that coal, banging on that steel to make it pointy and all that to the shape that he wants it, to destroy you. Or how, like, how they make knives and all that, but those are swords, and they wanted to execute, judgment basically, execute death. So that's the same thing what they doing with these ICBM missiles right now, man. Which this is the year of prophecy, 2018, man. 2018 is the year of prophecy, man. You know, and like you're hearing about a whole bunch of nuclear war, World War III, and all that. So people around here bullshit, man, thinking that this is a game, man. This ain't no game, man. This is real life, man. All right, and it's been written in the scriptures, man. All right. Let me find another precept on these missiles, man. Matter of fact, this is Isaiah 66:16, cause that missile is called Satan, man. That missile is called Satan. That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 16. It says, "For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh Bashem Yahushua plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall be many." So yeah, when it's talking about he's pleading with all flesh, that's not talking about he's coming down here, to talk and ask politely. Like, yo, let my people go. No, he's coming back to wreak havoc, man. All right? To destroy shit. To take shit down, man. Take Esau down, man. The so-called white man. He's coming to take him down, man. All right? And the slain of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall be many, man. And when I put this video on, you're gonna see how much they talk about how many missiles they got in the defenses and all that, man. But I'm gonna put that on part 2, and I'm gonna let that ride out. But with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and I'm gonna put part 2 on right after this. Shalom, Akin.